don't do that. Just put your head up like this. Chin up. My sister calls it turtle. Put your head out like that. Have you heard that before? All right, we're all looking for ways to look our best, but sometimes we need a little help. It's just Mother Nature sometimes lets us down. So sometimes we need a little bit of extra help. But that's why we have Amazing Cosmetics here with us, because you're going to help me look my best. Sue is here from Amazing Cosmetics. She's the founder. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here. My first time on Shop HQ, and really excited to show you our product. The reason that I made this concealer, my partner and I made this concealer, is I was a makeup artist, and I was really challenged on finding a concealer that was really going to work and cover what I wanted covered on my clients. Either I found something that covered it be really dry and pasty, or if I found a concealer with the right color, it would be too thin, and so you'd layer and layer and layer, and it would still my undertone would still pop through. And so I started mixing my own concealer together. And when my girlfriend said, let's start a company, I said, let's make a concealer. And so we got this in the hands of celebrity makeup artists right away. And they started calling us and thanking us for making us this concealer. And that was 20 years ago. And so, yeah.
You mentioned two things that resonate with me right away, because I have a really hard time finding a good concealer. So you can see what I'm wearing right now, right? And what has happened is it is too dry. So all you can see under my eyes are the wrinkles. It kind of magnifies my wrinkles, which drives me crazy. And then also finding the right skin tone. I have really dark circles and I can't figure out how to cover them. You
are not alone. That is very, very common. I haven't had a customer sit in my chair who hasn't pretty much said exactly what you said. The reason this concealer is a little different is you just need a pin dot on and you're gonna pat it in. So pin dot, pat in. So you don't need a lot of product. This is a tiny tube. And we've actually made the concealer brush on purpose very, very thin and narrow. And so you're gonna put on the right amount of product. You're gonna be able to pin dot on the right amount of product using the brush. And I'll demonstrate on my hand a little bit here how little of product that you're gonna need to put on. So what I like to do is put a little bit on the back of my hand.
Sure.
And then put my brush in.
I like that your brush is really small too, because I've seen some really wide brushes and it feels like it can't get into the little corners.
Exactly. So this is going to be able to place the product anywhere that you need to cover, but you only want to cover the discoloration. You're not going to put product out here if you don't need it out here. And so that's the beauty of this product. We don't want to see concealer on your skin. You want to see good skin. You want to see flawless, beautiful, radiant skin. And so this is easy to use. Anyone can use it. You can get out the door really quick. So you've got 3 minutes to get out the door, and it gives you a little bit of confidence. Those issues that you woke up with, you just pin dot on and pat it in, and you're good to go. So you go back and pin dot and pat in wherever you need it. I'll be demonstrating on whomever.
Let's get our model in here.
Yeah.
Model, come on in. Come in between us. Hello, model.
Hello. So what I like to do is put a little bit on the back of my hand. You can go right off the tube too, but this way you see how little that you need for everything on
That's
on
for
your
my
face.
whole eye?
That's for your whole face.
Stop it. That little?
That little. That's how
Okay.
little you need.
I don't believe you. Do it.
We at Amazing Cosmetics, we don't
I
like
don't believe you.
we don't like to look to see concealer or
Well,
foundation.
I was going to say, you don't look like you have any concealer on.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there that just don't necessarily want to look like they're wearing makeup.
Right.
And or if you want to wear a full face of makeup, you need to address your complexion first. And so, but you don't want to distract your beautiful makeup application with, having a complexion that shows, having products that shows.
Let's get on this model.
Okay. So we're just going to start at the inner corner. I think everyone, no matter what, has a little bit of shadowing from their nose. And everyone can use a little brightening in the inner corner of their eye, whether they have discoloration or not.
Right.
So I always start with here, just a little pin dot. We're going to pin dot on, and we're going to press it in. So you don't always need concealer out here. Not everyone has discoloration out here. So you only want to put concealer on the areas that you have a discoloration. Like
And how hard is it to blend?
You don't blend it. You're going to just pat it in.
I don't blend it?
No. This takes the same texture as your skin, and so it's going to become undetectable, but the pigment is going to just take care of any little spot that you have, any little issue that you have.
Do I need to put powder on top of this?
You don't have to. You can if you want.
And how long is it going to last? Is it going to stay for a long time?
It stays all day. So any issue you wake up with, you pin dot, pat it on, walk out the door, and those issues are gone for the day.
Really?
You don't have to think about anything.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Look, see, that's amazing. That's why it's called. That's amazing. It's amazing. It's an amazing concealer. Just think, you only need to use a tiny dot of this, and you're going to be able to cover a multitude of sins. Let me see the before and after.
Yes, whether you have
I don't even know where you
discoloration.
put it because it just covered.
Exactly. If you have discoloration in the inner corner of the eye, you have a little rosacea, you want to just pin that on. You've got a blemish scar, you've got age spots, broken capillaries. I've got a blue vein right here.
No, you
Get
don't.
rid of? Yeah, I know. No, I don't, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, so-
Well, yeah, like I have just a couple of little dark spots that are driving me crazy, but I don't, you're right, I don't want to put on a full face of makeup. I want to just cover those tiny little areas and then leave it alone.
If you want to wear makeup, that's great, but the makeup that you want people to see is not your concealer, not your foundation. And so that is
Yeah.
our goal with every product that we make, is that it takes care of the issues on your skin, helps give you your skin a more radiant, natural look, and you can either go out the door that way, or you can add some more makeup on your face, do your eyes, your brows, your lips, whatever is your personality, whatever you want to do. But no one's going to know that you have anything on your face, on your complexion.
And I mean, that's what everybody's looking for. We just want to look our best selves. And we don't want people to like compliment us on our makeup. We want people to compliment us on us.
And it gives you confidence to know that those issues that you woke up with are no longer issues. You're walking down the street. It's you walking down the street. It's not your concealer walking down the street.
Exactly.
And
So this comes in 6 different shades. And what you're going to get is you're going to get the concealer and you're going to get the brush included as well. Choose your shade. We'll go over that in a minute. And then you're good to go. A little bit goes a really long way. And it's going to last you for a really long time. So you're going to have this, try it out for 30 days and see how you feel about it. If you find that it's probably it's going to become your go-to concealer, then you're going to want to order a little bit more later on. We're going to be back with more from Amazing Cosmetics in a minute, so stay tuned.